Attica Raceway Park, home of the monster truck tires. Looks like got her juiced up pretty good, got the bottom pretty wet. That's good because we drew a 58 in split qualifying, so we're the last car in Group B. This track's been a pretty good track for me. I've won here twice before. I think we ran 5th here last time, but I just got to get qualified here. That's so important. And then being split groups, you want to qualify in the top 4. So we got to be on our game, pick the right spot here on the track, high or low, and get a good qualifying after that. Makes life a lot easier. So we're battling Mother Nature. It's an early start, no support division. So we're going to try to get this thing done before 9 o'clock and move on to the next one. Talk to you guys later.
From Watertown, Connecticut, the Houston Speedway, BillionAuto.com, Jackson Motorplex, High Performance Lubricants, JRC Transportation, number 2, David Gravel. David Gravel in the number 2, 2021 World of Outlaws win. 18th and 5th here last season. And he topped Spencer Baston in Flight B of low E insulation qualifying. First lap time for David Gravel, 5th quick at a 12.978, 12978. David Gravel currently 2nd in the World of Outlaws point standings with 4 victories on the season, just 36 points behind leader Brad Sweet. Second lap time for Gravel, 13.002. First lap better at 12.978. Going green. 3-car battle for the lead down the front stretch into turn 1, and Donnie Schatz gets the best of it. Donnie Schatz with the lead. David Gravel 2nd, Spencer Baston trying to take that spot from him as they roll into turn number 3. Trying to come with them now is the 09 of Craig Mintz. Logan Shewart in the final transfer spot, challenged on the outside by Cole Macedo. Macedo with a run on the Shark Racing 1S, and will make the pass on the outside. Cole Macedo into the transfer position. Back to the inside comes Shewhart. Logan Shewhart back to 5th as they complete the lap. Spencer Baston not giving up on 2nd, chasing the number 2 of David Gravel down the back straightaway. 4 times a feature winner here at Attica Raceway Park. Donnie Schatz gets a heat race victory tonight. David Gravel will finish in the 2nd spot. Green Flag Racing in the Toyota Dash. Carson Macedo jumps out to the early race lead. Stuart Brubaker in 2nd, and then a big-time battle down the back straightaway for the 3rd spot. Rico Abreu 3rd, and coming after Brubaker for 2nd on the top of the racetrack in turns 1 and 2. Stuart Brubaker, good down low, holds on to 2nd. Donnie Schatz now to challenge the 17 of Sheldon Hodenshield, who takes a peek to the inside of Abreu. Abreu, Hodenshield, and Schatz going at it for the 3rd spot. Donnie Schatz works the very bottom, Rico Abreu in the middle, Sheldon Hodenshield on the top of the speedway. Abreu still 3rd, Schatz looks to the inside out of turn 4. Schatz unable to make the pass of the number 24 there. 3 laps down in the 8-lap Toyota Dash. It is all Carson Macedo out in front of the field with Stuart Brubaker running in the 2nd spot. 4 down and 4 to go. Rico Abreu 3rd, Donnie Schatz 4th, Sheldon Hodenshield 5th, David Gravel 6th, Cap Henry 7th, James McFadden in 8th. Sheldon over the edge of the banking on the backstretch, quickly brings it back onto the racing surface, looks to the inside of Donnie Schatz. Can he make the pass? He cannot, but he is right there. A battle for 3rd between the 10-time series champion and the 2nd generation World of Outlaws star. 2 to go. Stuart Brubaker passed by Rico Abreu. Abreu up to 2nd now. Rico Abreu in 2nd. Leader to the white flag. 1 lap to go. The 41 of Carson Macedo. Donnie Schatz still holding off Sheldon Hodenshield in the race for the 4th spot. Sheldon to the top out of turn 2. He'll have a run on Schatz. Checkered flag will wave. It will be Carson Macedo winning the Toyota Dash. Rico Abreu finishes in the 2nd spot. Stuart Brubaker 3rd, Donnie Schatz 4th, and Sheldon Hodenshield comes home 5th. For the World of Outlaws underway at Attica Raceway Park. Rico Abreu with the jump to lead the field into turn 1. A look to the inside from Macedo. Car sideways over the edge of the banking. It's the 5 of Spencer Baston underway at Attica Raceway Park. Side-by-side battle for the lead. Abreu in front as they reach the turn. Macedo to the inside. Rico Abreu leads down the backstretch. Carson Macedo second, Donnie Schatz in third, side-by-side battle for the fourth spot. David Gravel down low, Stuart Brubaker up high, holding on to fourth as lap one goes in the books. Stuart Brubaker and David Gravel battle for the fourth spot down the back straightaway. A little bit of a wheel stand by Brubaker there, an opportunity for Gravel to slide up in front of the 35. David Gravel now fourth. Carson Macedo getting a little closer to the fourth place machine of David Gravel now. Hodenshook with a run out of turn two and down the back straightaway. Drifts over the edge of the banking, brings it back onto the racing surface, now looks to the inside of the number two, Sheldon Hodenshield. David Gravel nearly getting together down the front straightaway. Gravel to the cushion in 1 and 2. Hodenshield slides up the banking. Sheldon Hodenshield and David Gravel exchange that fourth spot. Hodenshield again to the inside in 3 and 4. Gravel tries to cross back underneath him. Sheldon, a little bobble on the cushion there. Entertaining stuff in the battle for fourth between David Gravel and Sheldon Hodenshield. Leaders have caught the back of flag with Rico Abreu leading Donnie Schatz. Schatz to the inside, and Schatz takes the lead as they take the white flag. Donnie Schatz the leader on the white flag lap, and now Macedo slides Abreu for second. Abreu back to his inside. Top three racing for the win down the back straightaway into 3 and 4 for the final time. Checkered flag waves at Attica Raceway Park on Donnie Schatz once again. Rico Abreu second, Carson Macedo finishes third, Sheldon Hodenshield fourth, and David Gravel in fifth.
All right, guys, we're here at Sharon Speedway. Last night was a pretty good night. We got in. A-Main was over at 9 o'clock roughly, so we were real happy with getting one in without Mother Nature screwing with us. We started 6th, ran 5th, qualified okay, made it through the heat race after starting 3rd, transferred in 2nd. And now we are here at Sharon. We got 36 cars. We drew a 42, so we're in the 4th hot lap session out of 5. Mother Nature was screwing us again today, but the weather moved through, and looks like we're gonna get another night in, guys. So let's see if we get a win here at Sharon Speedway. Never won here before. We'll talk to you guys after.
Your next low-E insulation qualifier from Watertown, Connecticut. The Houston Speedway, BillionAuto.com, Jackson Motorplex, High Performance Lubricants, JRC Transportation, number 2 of David Gravel. David Gravel in car number 2. First lap time for David Gravel. Quick time! 13.112, 13.112. Quick time on lap 1 for David Gravel, who's finished 4th the last 2 years with the World of Outlaws here. A little bobble down low in 3 and 4. Second lap time is a 13.515, but the first lap is the quickest so far in low-E insulation qualifying, 13.112 seconds. Flag waving on the case number 1 engine oil heat race. Into turn 1, David Gravel up on the top of the racetrack, grabs the early lead. Logan Schuhart in second, side by side for third. Oh, nearly some contact there. There may have been some contact. Looks like a wheel cover flying down the back straightaway. Giovanni Scelzi and Dylan Cisney racing for the 3rd spot. Scelzi's got the position, and Dylan Cisney runs fourth. And right now, Brandon Spithaler in that 5th and final transfer position. Lee Jacobs on the outside looking in. Spithaler closing in on Cisney now. Works the top of the speedway in turns 3 and 4. Brandon Spithaler coming after Dylan Cisney will make the pass exiting the 4th turn. Dylan Cisney now in 4th. Pardon me, Dylan Cisney now in 5th, and in the final transfer spot, Brandon Spithaler in 4th and putting a couple of car lengths on the number 5C. Out in front, David Gravel leading it. The advantage over Logan Schuhart, 1.477 seconds. Would be worth 4 starting spots in tonight's feature. Leader out of turn 4 for the final time. David Gravel dominates the case number 1 engine oil.
So we'll talk to the quick timer tonight and the winner of heat race number 1, the driver of car number 2, David Gravel. Numbers 1 through 8 in the can. And David is going to get, is that the 8, David? I'm not surprised at this point anymore, David, but out there on the racetrack right now, just kind of looking at it, how tough is it to know where to run on this place? It looks like it's super patchy as far as the moisture goes right now.
Yeah, obviously with all the rain, they packed in as good as they can, but the track's got a lot of character, and I think it's really racy, so I think they did a good job. I think it will promote good racing, and man, that dash draw sucks, so we're going to have to work hard tonight.
All right, David Gravel going to roll off from outside of row number 4.
Toyota Dash under green flag conditions. Magnificent start by David Gravel, 8th to 4th as they exit turn 2. Not done there. Gravel coming to the inside of Carson Macedo, looking for third. Can't quite pull off that move. Donnie Schatz picks up the victory. Second will go to Carson Macedo. Brad Sweet third. David Gravel 8th to 4th. And Rico Abreu in 5th. Donnie Schatz and Carson Macedo bring us to the green flag to start the feature at Sharon Speedway. Donnie Schatz on the top, Carson Macedo to his inside. Schatz leads down the backstretch. Macedo in second, Brad Sweet third, David Gravel in fourth. Lap number 1 with Donnie Schatz in front of the field, but Carson Macedo challenging now to the inside in 1 and 2, sliding up the banking. Carson Macedo leads in turn 2, but Schatz crosses back underneath him. Donnie Schatz back to the point in turn 3. Donnie Schatz, Carson Macedo, Brad Sweet, David Gravel, Rico Abreu, your top 5. Now, down on the bottom of the speedway in 1 and 2, Brad Sweet going to work on Carson Macedo. Couldn't make anything happen there. He'll try the low side again in 3 and 4. David Gravel on the top, meanwhile closing in on the 4-time and defending series champion. Racing for 5th, gets side by side. Logan Schuchart coming after the 24 of Rico Abreu. Here's Gravel to the inside of the Big Cat, slides up in front. David Gravel now to 3rd in car number 2. Lap times in the low 15-second bracket. Donnie Schatz leading it by 0.8 of a second. Brad Sweet trying to get another run on David Gravel. That race for 3rd. It's side by side again in 3 and 4. Sweet to the inside portion of the speedway, but David Gravel has the momentum. Sweet again trying to come after Gravel, but Gravel takes the low line away entering turn 1. Traffic soon to be a factor. Top 4 pulling away a bit from the rest of the field. Top 2 work the high side in turns 1 and 2. David Gravel running 3rd down on the bottom. Traffic now officially in play as Donnie Schatz looks to the outside. Brad Sweet, a big time slider in turn number 4. Gravel right back to his inside, racing for 3rd. Sweet again, battle for 2nd between Brad Sweet, David Gravel, and Carson Macedo. Gravel by Macedo, and now coming after Sweet into turn 3. David Gravel nearly gets into George Hobo on the front stretch, has to back out of it. Gravel again, building momentum, looking to take 2nd from the Big Cat. Sweet, mired in traffic, out of turn 4, and now Carson Macedo right behind Gravel and Sweet once again. Macedo had a bit of a run on Gravel, now Gravel to the inside of Sweet, looking for the slider in 3 and 4. He's got it. The Big Cat crosses back underneath him. They'll go side by side across the line. Gravel was 2nd as they crossed the stripe, but Sweet now back to the 2nd spot out of turn 2. And Donnie Schatz getting away from this fantastic battle between Brad Sweet, David Gravel, and Carson Macedo. 2 laps past the halfway. We go green again. Sheldon Hodenshield dives down low into turn number 1, gets by Carson Macedo and David Gravel. Sheldon Hodenshield up to 2nd now from 11th as Donnie Schatz continues to lead. Macedo back around to the outside, now squeezed between Gravel and Hodenshield. 3 cars battle for 2nd as Donnie Schatz gets away. White flag set to wave. Gravel back to the inside of Hodenshield. David Gravel 2nd as they cross the line. Hodenshield looking for another run on Gravel, but Donnie Schatz out in front into 3 and 4 for the final time. The 10-time champion sweeps the weekend in Ohio. David Gravel 2nd, Sheldon Hodenshield 3rd, Carson Macedo 4th, and Rico Abreu 5th.
Yeah, it was a hell of a race that whole time, and then when I got in the 2nd, man, I think if that caution it comes out, we're going to be side by side or winning that race. And I thought for sure Donnie was going to go to the bottom because he saw my nose in 1 and 2 in the start, and he didn't. He went to the top, and once that happened, I pitched the car sideways and lost 2 spots. And just luckily our car's that good, we were able to pass those 2 guys back and run 2nd. But you know, these guys gave me a great race car, Cody, Zach, and Scott, and It's really fun. I mean, that had to be probably one of the best races of the year for sure. I mean, multiple grooves. Man, this place with a little water is pretty amazing. Just having grip around the bottom, grip on the top, I felt like you could even run the middle. So honestly, a perfect racetrack tonight, and glad we got this one in. But I got to thank everybody at Big Game Motorsports, Todd and Luke for all they do, and Taylor, and everybody at Houston Speedway, JRC Transportation, Billion Automotive, High Performance Lubricants, Morrison Engines, Butler Built Seats. Without all these people keeping us fast, safe, and reliable, I wouldn't do it. But it's been a fun year. Man, I wanted another win there. I knew we had the car there. Just driver made a couple mistakes, but coming from that 8th pill draw in the dash to start 4th and put us in position to have a chance feels really good. So we'll win plenty of races this year. That was a lot of fun, and hopefully everybody enjoyed it. All right, guys, our weekend's over. We just got back to the shop here in Worcester after Sharon. Strong weekend. Was able to cap it off with a good finish. Was able to go quick time, starting the pole of the heat race, win the heat. Drew another bad dash draw, drew an 8. Got an amazing start and went 8th to 4th, which put us in a great position, and had a hell of a race. Probably the best race of the year. Race from green to checkered, clean racing. Raced real hard with Brad and Carson for a lot of the race. There at the end, I started rolling the bottom. Thought I was going to have a chance to win the race. Caution came out. I thought for sure Donnie was going to see me running low, and he's going to go down and protect. He went to the top, and I turned the car sideways, fell back to 4th. Had a good enough car to battle back and still run 2nd. Guys gave me an amazing car. Had an awesome race car, and feels really good. We've been really fast. At Attica, we were just okay, but we had a really, really strong car at Sharon. So strong weekend. Appreciate all the fans. I'm sure a lot of the people at Sharon Speedway are the fans that go to Lernerville. Obviously, we don't go there anymore, but we had a lot of love. A lot of people come up, talk about the YouTube channel and the food of cooking and chocolate milk. So glad you guys like all that we do. We're going to keep it up. We're really excited for the month of money and all the big races coming up, Huset's and stuff like that. So appreciate guys all the love. Please ring the bell for notifications. Give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week.